Hello, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Shroom and I do lots of hairy stuff. That sounds really bad. I do lots of stuff related to hair and also art videos. So if you're interested in any of those things, please go check out my other videos. I shall be doing lots of little cards that you can click on throughout the video. So I'm going to try not to speak too much to the camera. I'm just going to give you the gist of what I'm going to try to do with my hair. So last time I did my roots and I really liked how it turned out with the colours at the end and it bleached on top. And as you can see here, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but there is a slight bit of banding where I didn't go high enough with the bleach. So I'm going to do a shampoo and bleach mix. I'm going to get rid of that bit of brown and also make this bit whiter, I think. And then I had the idea that I was going to use Manic Panic Raven, which is a black hair dye, as opposed to a permanent dye because I kind of don't want to commit to this. And just do 2 strips of black on either side, just so this bit stands out more and also narrows my face. That is always the objective here. We're gonna see if I'll actually do that. I'm a little bit nervous about doing that. Otherwise, I'm hoping to cut my fringe a little bit shorter than this because it's grown out quite a lot since I did my last haircut video. But I was thinking I might go for like a really micro fringe with like really jagged, choppy edges. I don't know how that'll go. In my head, obviously, it all looks amazing. Everything's gonna go smoothly and yeah, no problems. But actually, I really like this length. But anyway, let's see how it goes and yeah, let's have fun. Also, I hope you like my makeup today. Trying out new things as usual, and I think I'm gradually honing in on a new kind of makeup style that I really like. This whole year has literally been an experiment. This whole year has been an experiment on makeup and oh my god. This whole year has been an experiment on makeup and hairstyles and hair colours. So I think now that we're nearing the end of 2020, it's nice that I've kind of found a style that I like. So yeah, on to 2021 and should be fun. Anyway, let's get on with the video. So I've decided I want to try something new to stop the bleach from touching a hair that I don't want to have bleached. So this area here, as you can see, the last time I did it, I accidentally got bleach on there because I was really impatient at that time, hence why there's banding. And basically, lesson is try and get it all right the first time, otherwise trying to fix it on a later date like I am now is just wasted time, basically. So I had this thought of using masking tape, much like when you're masking painting walls and stuff like that and skirting boards. It's exactly the same thing. So I'm going to see if this will work and I guess you'll see. I'm going to try and get rid of some of the adhesive just so it doesn't stick too much, but I severely doubt it's going to hurt that bad when taking it off anyway. So that's one bit. I'm fully aware that this might not work, but I'm all for experimentation. So let's see if it works. Who knows, if it does work, then right on. Okay, there we go. It's kind of sticking now. Obviously it's not sticking to my scalp, so it's not completely lying flat. I'll use some bobby pins just to secure it. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's a nice tight line there. Pretty good. I think the good thing about this is that you can pretty much tailor the shape of the parting because of the fact that this is quite curved. In the past when it was straight, it was much easier because when I put the foil down, obviously the edge of the foil's usually straight unless I cut that out by hand, but that's much harder to do and more time consuming. And this has literally taken less than 3 minutes to do, so if that. So yeah, cool, let's continue. Right, so the first bit of bleach is in. I've covered the places where the brown was left over from the last time I bleached. I'm just going to leave it for a little bit, and then I'm going to put some more bleach all over the roots area. Actually, I think I might start going in again and then kind of do another section nearer to the roots, leave a section, and then at the end go into the roots, because we don't want to make that mistake of putting bleach on the roots too early. So let's see how this one's doing. Still looks pretty dark. I wonder if I should have used shampoo with this, because maybe I've over diluted it. It's 20 volume as well. Okay, well, maybe I just need to leave this a bit longer. See what it looks like in about 10 minutes. Okay, so let's give it another look. It's probably not even 5 minutes. I'm really impatient. But I did blast it with some hot air from a hairdryer, so I'm gonna see if that's done anything at all. Okay, I think it has actually lightened a little bit. I think it might just be the shampoo and everything that's making it look darker. It does look a bit dark still, doesn't it? Okay, leaving that for another 5 minutes and then on to the next section. Okay, so back after the bleaching. The dark banding has now gone. See, so it is pretty much even now. Much lighter on the roots, which is what I wanted. Wasn't as straightforward as I hoped, but got there in the end. So now I'm going to section out the areas where I'm going to dye black and also twiddle and tie up. So yeah, here we go. Annoying. Miss little patches out on the scalp, but oh well, can't be helped. A little bit too late to worry about that now. Doesn't really matter, this is all going to be dyed black anyway. One problem that I am hoping won't arise is that because this is semi-permanent black dye, I'm not entirely sure how well it's going to wash out next to a lighter colour because of the fact that it might bleed. I'm just going to have to be really careful when I wash out the dye that I don't mix the hairs up together and wash them together. I have to keep them very, very separated. Just checking the angle is even on both sides because I don't want to mess this up. I don't know how well this black dye bleaches out of hair because I've never actually used it on bleached hair. I am slightly dubious about it, so I am taking extra precautions to not have to fix any mistakes. It's like I've got like Dalmatian skin, all the patchy bits underneath there. Luckily once the hair starts growing out that won't be noticeable at all. Okay, I think it is even. It's just Needs to be pulled out a little bit on this side. Need to be very aware that no one's really going to notice if there's like 3 more hairs on this side than this side in my little strands, because no one's going to notice. I just stop being so perfectionist about tiny little things like that, because it just adds so much time to everything. Okay, so time to get this open. I have actually used this once before, and I've used it on non-bleached hair, which did absolutely nothing. It may have like slightly tinted it. I'm hoping because of the fact that this has just been bleached that it's going to grab a hold of the dye really nicely. We shall see how that goes. Just make sure nothing gets on that. This the precious looks back. That's what we like to see. Great, done. And let's leave it in for a couple of hours and then wash it out very carefully. I shall show you what it looks like probably tomorrow, because we're doing our own Christmas day tomorrow, so I'm gonna be all dressed up, hopefully. Nice makeup and everything. And yeah, I guess we'll see what this looks like. Bye bye. Hello. So this is what it looks like now. I've didn't actually manage to do my makeup and stuff yesterday. I was just having a lazy day of food and overindulgence, and I couldn't bother to look pretty. So what's the point really? No one was gonna see me. Well, I suppose apart from you guys, but yeah, I never took a video, but here I am. I'm really happy with how it turned out. The colour didn't bleed into the green as much as I thought it would, because I kept the 2 colours as separate as I could when I washed them out, and also tried to use as cold as water as I could that I could stand, because I was also trying to have a shower at the same time. So yeah, here it is. And I'm actually quite surprised how well pigmented the Raven Manic Panic dye turned out to be when I washed it out. My previous experience with it was on just my natural hair color, and it just didn't dye at all. Maybe at most tinted it tad, but that washed out like immediately. But because this was so lightened initially before putting the dye on, it just completely sucked it all in and it's basically pitch black, which is amazing. And this bit's come out quite well. Really nice separation between the 2 colors, which I'm very, very happy about. So yeah, definite thumbs up from me for the definite thumbs up from me for the Raven hair dye. I'd recommend definitely doing it on pre-lightened hair, otherwise it's just not going to take at all. Your hair needs to be porous enough for it to grip hold of the dye. And I think I'm just going to keep this fringe for a little bit longer until it gets too long, so I will cut it probably right up here. So I'll probably do a separate video for that. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next few videos. But yeah, until then, stay creative and see what you can do. Bye!